Hey, it's the Home Medic. Something I have come to decide recently is that everybody needs a set of videos. I've been thinking about that this morning, and I'm looking around my world and I'm seeing where pretty much everybody, my son-in-law, for example, is a physical therapist, and I've been telling him that he needs a set of videos on. For example, if you're a frisbee or a basketball player or a bicyclist and maybe you fall off the bike or you turn your ankle or whatever it may be, how that person can know how serious the injury is, what the first aid is, whether you should go to the doctor, whether you should go to a PT, whether you should shake it off and get a Band-Aid, that sort of thing. And similarly, maybe, I know a lot of realtors, a lot of very good realtors, and I'm thinking a realtor needs a video, for example, what to do to prepare your home, how to get the most value out of a house, how to sell it most quickly, or if you're a buyer, what sort of things to look for if your goal is to find something quickly or find a deal or those sorts of things. The list goes on and on. I go back through the businesses that I used to have. Julie used to have a tanning salon business. And for example, I'm thinking that if we still had that, I'd probably do a set of videos on, why lotion, what that does and what to look for and what to pay for it. And, what's the difference between the different kinds of bulbs and there's a million different, no matter what business you're in or what business you want to be in, you can get started using video. The advantages to it is that, it's the age of video. Nobody really wants to read anymore. We'd all rather be much more lazy. And so, if you want to be that entrepreneur, or if you're just thinking about it, or even if you got the 40-hour job. For example, my son, the PT, the physical therapist, he's got a 40-hour job, but he still can benefit very much by a library of videos. If somebody, for example, let's say I play frisbee, and maybe I hyperextend my knee in one of the holes in the field because there's a few of them. If I know that he knows what he's talking about as relates to a hyperextended knee, I'm going to go to that guy, plus the fact that he's my son-in-law. So that is just what I'm learning here as I'm growing my business, is that everything right now seems to be about video. Now, some tips and tricks that I can also give you, and I'm going to try and stay under the 5-minute mark. I'm at 3 minutes now. I can see this on my phone. How to do videos. There's some location options and there's some filming options. Locations, for example, I've got you down here in my office. And as you can see from the background, this office is nothing to brag about. I've got some frisbees behind me. I've got the unfinished wall behind me. I've got this light from Home Depot that I think is awesome. It cost me about $60, but it's supposed to last for like 5 years without ever changing the bulb. So I think that if you do your video in a place where it is comfortable for you and it looks like a conversation, you'll be doing a lot better off. By contrast, you can stand up, you can do the official thing where you've got a video camera, and I got one of those just to my left here, and then you put on, this here is a lapel microphone, which I would use in a different sort of a circumstance, but you actually record the audio and the video separately. You hook this thing underneath your shirt, you put this right here, and it actually records the audio better. Then you've got to go in and align the audio with the video on software. And then, of course, you'd send it up to YouTube and you'd be done. Where I'm using my phone, I can pretty much send this directly up to YouTube, and they'll just chop the front and back end off, and that's about all there is. So, bottom line, whether you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, whether you just have the 40-hour job and you still just want to be considered to be the expert, or whether you are the entrepreneur and you want to increase your business, you probably ought to be doing video. And you can do it as cheaply as, sorry, I've got the cracky voice. I just barely ate a whole bunch of bacon and it was good and I enjoyed it. But You can do it as cheaply as just doing it on your phone like I'm doing this time around. Finally, my phrase, be yourself, not be yourself. That's the other one. Follow your dreams, or you can follow the crowd. Either way, the choice is yours. Good talking to you.